Hello once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will discuss about subtraction of algebraic terms. Now this is very important portion of algebra where huge mistakes are often seen done by the students. Now follow this channel, follow this video very nicely. You will understand very simple ways of subtraction and you will never make mistakes again. Suppose we have a question, subtract a certain expression from a certain expression. Now I hope by now, if you have followed my previous videos, you have understood what expressions mean. I will repeat again, expression is a combination of various terms. Now what do we mean by terms? Terms means variable along with the constant, and sometimes it might just be variables. So that is a term. So in this first expression, as you can see, it's written 3xy plus 4mn plus 5pq. This is one expression, and this expression has three terms in it. The first term is 3xy, the second term is plus 4mn, the third term is plus 5pq, and the second expression that we have is 5mn plus 3pq minus 6xy. These are two expressions given. Now in the second expression we again have three terms. The first term is 5mn, the second term is 3pq, and the third term is minus 6xy. Now the question here is you have to subtract 3xy plus 4mn plus 5pq from 5mn plus 3pq minus 6xy. Now the first step will be arrangement of like terms. Again the question arises for those of you who have not followed my previous video, what like terms are. I have discussed it very nicely in my previous videos. You can go to my videos and find out what like terms are. I will give you a brief intro in this video also. Like means same, terms means variable along with a constant. So like means same. So when you have same terms, then they are called like terms, and in algebra only like terms can be added and subtracted. So what I will do is, after the expression that is written after from, look at the word from here, and the expression which is written just after that, that expression you write on top. So the expression after from is 5mn. So I will write 5mn, then plus 3pq and minus 6xy. This is the expression that we can see written after from, so that you always write on first. Then write the expression that you have to subtract. Now the first term is 3xy, and 3xy does not show any sign in front of it. When a term does not show any sign in front of it, it is always assumed to be plus. So I will write plus 3xy just below the xy term. So xy term in the first expression is here. So just below this expression I will write plus 3xy. Okay, next is plus 4mn. Now this plus 4mn will be written near just below 5mn, because I have to arrange the like terms. So I will write 4mn. Next is 5pq, that will be written just below 3pq along with the sign that it carries. The sign it carries it plus. So I'll write plus 5pq. So this is how we have to arrange the like terms. Now this you have to subtract. So I will put a line, put a minus sign in front. So I will subtract these two. Now in subtraction, there is a different rule. Now look at the second expression. The second expression is 4mn. Now 4mn does not show any sign in front of it, but when a term does not have any sign in front of it given, so it is always assumed to be plus. So you better write plus sign there. Just before 4mn, you write plus sign for your convenience. That will become easier for you to solve. And even in front of 5mn, you put a plus sign. Since no sign means always it is positive. Okay. So now comes the subtraction portion. Now in case of subtraction, what I will do is I'll draw this line a little below, so that I can show you how to alter the signs. Now very carefully you try to follow me. The second expression, just look at the second expression, and second expression, each term the sign will be reversed. What you have to do is you have to reverse the sign of each term of the second expression. Now the second expression, the first term is plus 4mn, so that will become minus 4mn. So write just below plus, you write minus sign in a small bracket. Or you can leave the bracket, just change the signs. Okay, next is 5pq, that is a plus 5pq, you write minus below the plus sign. Similarly, plus 3xy will change to minus 3xy. Okay, now just considering these new signs as the signs of the terms of second expression, you have to proceed it just the way you do addition. So the first term in the first expression is plus 5mn and second term is minus 4mn. So plus minus is minus. So 4 will be subtracted from 5. You will get 1mn. So you will write 1mn, but no need to write 1, because if any term carries one constant along with it, it is not written, it is assumed to be 1. So I will just write mn. This is the operation that I have done. Now what sign it will carry, I have told you the sign will always be of the bigger number. So the bigger number here is plus 5. So I will write plus sign in front of it. Okay. Then come the second term. The second term in the first expression is plus 3pq and the second expression is minus 5pq. Just remember, children, the sign that we have changed, that is the final sign that we will consider. So plus 3 minus 5. Again plus minus is minus. So 3 will be subtracted from 5. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And sign will be of the bigger number. So here the bigger number is 5 and 5 has a negative sign in front of it. So I'll write minus 2pq. The third term is minus 6xy and minus 3xy. Minus minus is always plus. Minus minus is always plus. So I will add these two, but the sign will always be of the bigger number. But here the bigger number has 6 has a negative sign, so I'll put a negative sign here. Okay, minus 9xy. When two terms carry negative charge, both of them have negatives, negative sign. If two terms have negative sign in front of them, minus minus, so minus minus is always plus, so operation will be plus. You have to add these two, but sign will always be of the bigger number, even though both of them have the same sign, but still just follow this, the bigger number principle. So the bigger number, whatever sign it carries, you just write the sign in front of it. It's so simple. I hope you have understood. Let me show you another example. This is the answer. So I hope you have understood. If you have any more query related to subtraction of algebraic expression, do write in the comment section. I will come up with more such videos to make your work simpler. Hope to enjoy your lockdown period with full safety and precautions. Follow my videos nicely, share it with your friends, and do subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.